having another average day here, along with a great day. I've forgotten a bunch of stuff. I'm not in the Subaru. I am in the I'm in the Trident, Mitsubishi Triton. I'm pretty sure we're going fishing tomorrow. I need I know the weather's pretty good, but I'm fishing tomorrow. In Kiowa, I think we'll go. We'll see. We will see though. Just got these straps here a little bit tight here, just because I was wearing the chaps on my motorbike. So let's get into it. I've forgotten my safety glasses that I like to wear. These are safety glasses as well, but they're obviously tinted, and they it's better. Got a 661 chainsaw here. I should really tighten it up. The chain there, it's nice and sharp. 661 C's or so, possibly a little bit bigger, from Still Shop, Hamilton East on Grey Street, New Zealand. Let's get into it. This might be a little bit too loose there. So we'll just quickly make sure you can see what's going on here. Just going to give it a quick tighten up. Pop these off, hold the bar up, and give it a little tighten. Just like that. Run that around like that. Most probably needs a bit more than that. A little bit more. Run that round. Should be plenty. So my knees pretty much all back together, I think. We may have some really cool stuff changes. Well, in progress, I should say, for the channel. We'll see though. Let's get into it here. Let's get the saw warmed up. So actually, what I also wanted to say, you'll see me, I always put the chain brake on, which is this, that click there. And it locks the chain so it can't go round when I'm moving while the chainsaw is going. I generally put it on even when the chainsaw is off, but you won't see me go like this. You'll just see me go like this. You probably won't see it in the video, but I'm going like that. And then I move to where I'm going to cut, take the chain off, chain brake off, and then carry on cutting. any dirt off here, off the log here, just to prevent from dulling the chain as best as possible. So we're going to be live fishing tomorrow, I would assume, and then we're going to finish the week off strong at work, well, at least a couple of days at it's not, it's just getting ready for winter. We're here in New Zealand, Hamilton, New Zealand. Yeah, my name's Leroy. Please like, subscribe, share. We're going to be going fishing tomorrow. Oh, you can just see there, eh? Oh, let's just zoom out a bit. Is that a bit better there, butter? That's a bit better, eh? Let's go out a little bit more. Or is that the full zoom? Alright, we'll just roll that round like that. forgot to bring a couple of things for the camera. Well, I thought they were in the ute, but they bloody weren't, okay? So we've got no one person thing here, but we're just going to try and roll some of these bloody rings here over without bloody we'll just see if we can't set up a better bloody picture here. Just going to roll those rings over while they still hold. Even though they're pretty much dry, they are still super heavy, man. They're super heavy. So, come over here a bit closer. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sweating already. Sweating already. Just go like that. All right, let's just go back over here for a little bit of a bit more sawing action here. Every part of me wants to stop. So let's go, mate, I'm bloody going fishing! Make sure you don't trip over here. Roll it. Let's just turn that around so we can see what's going down. Just like that. Just like that. Let's just come over here. Let's come onto this one. Block like that. Might be a better angle. So I just want to come in from the back here. This is how I like to finish the cut off. What are you doing? Stop trying to pervert my beautiful ute. Yeah, I bloody know. I bloody know. Alright, so just get this angled correctly like that. It's gone over a little bit too far here. I like to come from the bottom on the cut, just because it makes me feel like a bit of a hero doing it like this. But yeah, so those cuts and sort of finish it off. That. So that weight's predominantly on the back, because so the power of that still 661 doesn't roll the log, and we'll just come in and we'll go up from like this, up like this. So let's give it a go. change that angle. You know what I bloody mean? Yeah! Alright, let's get a couple more of these ones. And then we'll start that splitter up. Come up here, like this. I'm moving around with the saw and it's going, I've got the chain lock on. You can full gas the motor, it will just stall it. It will not go round. Whenever I'm moving around and the saw is going, even when it's not going, it's just a habit. The habit of putting your chain brake on and carrying the saw with it on, even when it's off, even when the saw is not going. It's just a good practice, man. Put it on, you can get cool and just flick it like that, you know. So you don't have to, you're not actually supposed to stop and go like that. That's not the way you do it at all. I must remember the sleeve that goes on here, you must have I must remember it. I don't like to turn the chainsaw off without cooling it down, but then I like to check on the other side, make sure there's nothing that the chainsaw is going to hit. Make sure nothing is on that other side there, so that chainsaw when it's coming down isn't going to hit something that you're not aware of, because even if it was a little twig like this little bit of stick here was just sticking like that and you didn't see it, it's possible that the chain hits it while it's cutting and goes, hits and then just goes flat straight back up like that. That's why you technically wear a helmet, as well as many other reasons. So I like to double check, make sure there's nothing on the other side, know what's over there. Make sure your working area is semi clear, or as clear as can be, or that you're aware of the hazards. I've got the chain lock on. It's just a natural thing when I turn the saw off or stop cutting, boom, and then I know. I have fallen over backwards one time on a site where there was logs and stuff and you're walking around, saw's going, fell over, landed on the saw, right on the bar, and I just cracked up. I was like, got up and I said to myself, it better have been on, bro. If it's not on, when I check it, as I'm talking to myself, if that chain brake isn't on, like, I'll be so disappointed with myself, because I got off the chainsaw, I was lying on it, got up off the ground, slow as, because it was still going, slow as, just in case it hit a stick that was on the ground and whacks it on and you know, whatever, got up. Oh man, check the chain brake. Yes, it was on. You know, and just get into that practice. It's so important. This is one of the most, in my opinion, this is one of the most important safety features of a chainsaw. And it's that easy. boom, boom, boom. And it's so important, in my opinion, to use it. flick that off for a second here. Check how hot our bar is. It's a little bit warm. I don't understand why. I'll just say the chain is a bit dull. It's dulled up already. I've obviously hit some dirt, and it needs sharpening again, pretty much, which I hate, to be honest. We'll just let that cool down for a second here. Yeah, we'll just leave it up. Another thing I like to do is to keep the cover on it when it's not in use, just so you don't stand on it. Just have that on, but we'll just wait till it cools down. So I get all my chainsaw and equipment for tree work and firewood and stuff, but tree work as well. I'm an arborist from Hamilton East, Still Shop on Grey Street in New Zealand. We can send it to you if you're in another country. The team's knowledgeable. Give us a ring and get your gear from Hamilton East, Still Shop on Grey Street. So let's just come over here. I'll give this camera a little wipe here, like this. They got heaps of apparel, all kinds of things, yard glasses, or that are still, and or beer glass. Is it a pint? Pint glasses, jandals, work boots, all of it. Hamilton East Still Shop on Grey Street. So we'll just get a bit of gas going in here. I left the gas on and it's leaking out of the bottom here. I took that off, and the gas, I didn't put it back on properly, and the seal's not in the right spot. So we'll just go like that. Well, I use two hands here. I meant to bring, what do you call those things? A head harness, so I could go two hands here, but it's hard to sort of two-hand it. Go like that, eh? Yeah. So I'm sweating like a wild beast here. Most people, because I haven't been and done anything for a freaking long time, and just because I tend to see my face and nowhere else. Not an excuse. Let's get some gas in here. This is just for the conveyor here. We'll just put a little bit in, so if I forget to turn the gas off, that only leaks out a little bit. Put that filter back on, which I should really have filled it up with, but hey, I'm the bloody boss round here, mate. I'll do what I bloody want. I'm going bloody fishing. I'm going to tell my boss, do the work yourself, bruh. I'm off fishing. So check out my channel. We're going to be going to sea for 30 days straight in the real near future, in the next month. 30 days straight, going out on the ocean for 30 days straight, live streaming 24/7. So check out my channel, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And we're getting the boat set up at this very moment. Well, not this very moment, but this very moment. Yesterday we were working towards getting it set up, and I'll show you what, I wasn't going to show you because I was hoping to be, we'll just get this on here, just so you know, if you stand on that saw and you stand on it backwards or something, it will rip your leg open, man. I always have it on. I carry it like that generally wherever I go. I'll show you what I got. I can't help it. I was going to just keep it for the 30 days and go, it's nighttime fishing, it's nighttime fishing, and then you'll see. So it's got something to do with nighttime. I should really put the sunshade up. It was nice and shady out here when I I'll just check the camera here, hasn't got too much crap on it. I can't really see the front either. The whole front screen's just covered in sawdust. That's better. So we'll just come in here. So this is what I've got. Yeah! Look at this. This is going on the back of the boat. So when we go night fishing and we turn the lights on, we're going to be able to see 16,000 lumens, 865 meters that lights up. We're going to be able to see everything. We can pretty much see pretty good now as the boat is. And then we're going to have these as well. These are 22,000 lumens, up to 1,200 meters in distance. And then, if that's not enough, we also have this, which is going to be replacing the light bar that's across the back of the boat as well. So 7,000 lumens. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. So that's what's coming on the boat on the trip, our night on the 30 days. And plus all the lights that are already on there. There's a massive amount of lights on there. So it's going to be like daylight at night, fishing at the back of the boat. It's going to be crazy. So it's a bit of a mess in here. Hopefully I can get through. I've got so much wood out of the shed at the moment, like not on site. I've got freaking, I don't know how much, ridiculous amounts that needs to be brought in. Got my tractor at a job that I haven't been to in freaking ages. It's just ridiculous. I need to get through getting rid of some of this wood. It's all been down forever. It's pretty much super dry. I was burning this stuff the winter gone, same as this, burning all of this wood the winter gone. So let's just get this rolling here, and we'll just, so please like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, we'll just move this out of the way here. And again, these are the features. Well, there is 9 or 7 safety features on a chainsaw. I'm not going to say what they are because I can't actually tell you every one of them off the hand. But I'll also tell you that this wood here is gum, red gum, and it is from most probably New Zealand's most famous person these days. By a mile, I would say. He's most probably the most famous. That wood there, I had a whole bunch of it. That's all I've got left of it. And it's going in my bloody fire, I tell you, mate. This also comes from a famous New Zealand iconic legend. I think maybe a sir these days. I don't know, that most probably gives it away. So I'm sweating like a wild whatever sweats in the ocean. I'm a bloody fish, mate. I'm a bloody wild fish. All right, so please like, subscribe, share, comment. Not Blue Nose Pity. Nice be a disco out there. It will be, brother. It will be. There will be no, well, let's hope for no mishaps here. So anyway, hello to everybody. YouTube Philippines Ghetto, Wayne Hector. Hello, Wayne Hector. Hello, everybody. If I haven't said hello or answered your comment, it's because I'm not looking at the chat at the moment. I most probably will go through the chat once we're done with a little bit of a split up here. hopefully we're not going to be having an issue here. Oh, we got the gas off. That'll be what it is. Whack that on. Just try and let it, it's supposed to be going to conk out here. But we'll just, I don't like to thrash everything until it's warmed up, but this, it likes to be warmed up at a higher rev, and then you can sort of trust that it's going to be, not going to cut out. Again, I haven't been here at all, so the split is still low on, I look pretty nut. The split is still got no, it's low on hydraulic fluid, so it'll be mucking around. But we're going to do a quick split here, some of this here, and then I'm going to be going home. We'll be back this afternoon. I'm going to go live again this afternoon doing this. We're going to be going live tomorrow fishing. I'm committing to it. Whether it's good or bloody not, we're bloody going out. Well, I am, and there may be a couple of changes coming up as well. It's not definite yet, but it's over the 50% mark. It's well over it, and hopefully, if I get to go and see the people that's to do with today, then hopefully we'll be able to make that clear tomorrow. But anyway, let's get into it. Hello, Sandy. Low on gas on everything. Let's see if we can get a bit of a spot here. Hello, excuse me, hello to my darling Lorna. Thank you for all your support, baby. I couldn't do what we're doing at the moment without you. And I miss you today, and I hope you're having a great day. Making my bloody money! My bloody money! And all of you, thank you for all your support. I'll just get a better picture here. Thank you for all your support, and thank you to my dad as well. I couldn't do it without him either. And if my sons ever watch this, I love you guys. I wish you were there. I wish you were here. Anyway, I got copyrighted for singing that Wish You Were Here song the other day. I won't be doing that again at this point. Hopefully Pink Floyd's going to allow us to play their music on my channel. I've asked them. It's not like it even sounded anything like it, but I did get copyrighted, and it's still going through YouTube at the moment, so. I forgot my gloves as well. I forgot the safety goggles, so I'm going to have to wear these. going slow here. I might need to put some more fluid in it. I will this afternoon. But this is to hopefully to my uncle Halil, or he likes to call himself Salt. He thinks he's the man. He ain't the man. I found out yesterday my uncle didn't invite me to his birthday on the weekend. For what reason, I have no idea. He invited everybody else except me and my dad. And his real name's Matthew, but he didn't like being called Matt, so he went and changed his name to Halil. Anyway, you're a effing one of. This is for you, mate. This is for you, Uncle Matthew. This, you know, and if I was able to see you, I'd most probably give you one of these as well. A few of them, and most probably your young fella as well, who thinks he's a hero. Both of you, Vaughan and it's sadly it's spilt over in my blood here. I don't take rejection too well. So Uncle Matthew and Vaughan and Kia and all of you. That's from me to you. And hopefully that can somehow get back to him. Hello Yola Estate, how are you dearest? Yola Gloria, 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 I think you got your number. I think you got the alias. You don't have to answer. Leave him hanging on the line. Oh, whoa. Calling Gloria. Gloria. Don't you think about it? Why do you think no one came? The people you said, Uncle, that didn't want to turn up? Because you're one of these, mate. is again. Jordan. Oh, he gets it. All right, that'll do for this little charge. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly come out here. Apparently one of my sheep died the other day. One of my bloody sheep died. Just going to go over a couple of questions or comments, and then I'm going to go and sharpen up that saw, and I'm going to be going live again. So Yola, however you say that, at the bottom there, HNKON something, Lazy Sipkoski said hi. Hello everybody, Yola be real. Good to see you too, brother. 82 pink. It would be a mean day out there now, bro. It's hot as no wind. It's going to be mean tomorrow. Tonight, well, it's going to be better tomorrow from what I saw. Tonight, the wind's going to pick up. Yola pink. Yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow's going to. This whole week is supposed to be mint. It's supposed to be mint. Of course it is. Trust me. I don't know. Trust me, I don't know. I've got so much that I'm so behind on to do. I'm toying with loops going out, which means we'll be there till the weather changes, back to, you know, too windy and all that. Yeah, I'm freaking dying. I want to go out. I don't just want to go out for the day. When I looked at the weather on Saturday night or whatever, and I said, F it. And my darling goes, oh, what's wrong? She didn't sound like that. But she said, I said, oh, the weather's good. She goes, I'll drop you off. You can be up there a week. And then I said, well, the reason I said F it was because I can't go and be up there a week, really. You know, I got too many people that have been waiting for a long, long time for me to go and do some tree work. And I'm still not there. So... and we're going fishing tomorrow, so who knows, I might give them a call. Winter's coming is the problem. That's what's closing it out. They've been waiting, so I need to, but the weather is mint. And we'll see what happens, because if I make it into where I need to make it into today, and that all goes perfect, then frick, I won't be able to control myself. I will be out there over the next few days, I think. 82 pink Cadillac, 30 days, Yola. It's going to be mean. It's going to be mean, man. It's going to be mean. It's going to be freaking unreal. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. If you don't know, we're going out to sea for 30 days straight. We'll be live streaming 24/7, and it's coming up real soon. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be bloody awesome. Me and my darling went up to Auckland this weekend just gone on the Saturday. Then we came back. We towed a dinghy all the way up there to West Auckland, which we never realised. I never realised it was West Auckland we were going to, which would have made no difference. But we towed the dinghy, new dinghy, all the way up there. Got a long leg for loops. But on the way, I saw somewhere we were going to be going on that 30 days. And it's just gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be sick. Hopefully a couple of people can, one of the guys on Saturday when we went live last week gave some coordinates for a good kingy spot. He said the kingies are there, so hopefully we can get on to something like that. I wrote a couple more things down on the list today that I need to do before, towards that. I got to put those lights on. I'll hopefully try and do it tonight, just so they're there ready to roll on loops. I'll probably put a short up of that, lighting up the whole entire street. Hopefully, it's going to be crazy. Thank you to every Pink Cadillac, and thank you to Blue Nose Pity, and thank you to Yola Estate. Thank you to Big T Snap, and thank you to Zio, Zoo's Original 111, as the moderators or admin on this channel. You're doing an awesome job. Thank you again. But I'm going to head off for a little while. I've got to quickly go and do some stuff, and then I will be going live again this afternoon, and I'll check the weather in between. I might make phone calls. I don't know. I don't think so, because I think people are pretty much sick of waiting for me. Winter's too close here. But we'll see. We'll see. I cannot control myself sometimes. The woods, well, I don't know. But I just wanted to say a couple of more things. The thing, if you were on the channel when I said something about my uncle, I just want to say something more about that, because he invited, I spoke to him yesterday. He's one of my favorite uncles. I've loved the guy all my life. He's always been there for me. He's there for me most probably now. I don't know. But he said to me, oh, I had a birthday party and it didn't go good. And I was like, where was my invite? And he was like, oh, don't go there, don't go there. And I was like, okay. And then this was yesterday, and then carried on talking, and I sort of tried to push it to the side of my brain, and it was there. And then he said, oh, I invited this person, and I invited this person. I had the worst time anyway. The person's house that it was hosted at was a complete, what's a good word? A complete idiot. That's not the word he used. I had the worst time. It was crap. You never missed anything. Hey, okay, I never missed anything. I most probably agree with that. Who knows? But I didn't get an invite anyways. Don't understand why I didn't get an invite. But the problem is that he invited my dad's other brothers, my dad's uncle Andrew, my dad's brother Andrew, my dad's brother Dominic, and didn't invite me, didn't invite my dad, and there's no problem. But invited everybody else in the world, but I didn't even know it was happening, because I never go on Facebook anyway. He never put it, I don't know. He could have given me an invite by messaging me. I don't go on Facebook, and there wasn't one on there for me anyway, I don't think. So that's why I've taken it offensively. You might think I'm an egg coming on here and saying something towards it, but it's just in case he is watching, from this point on. I don't know. I didn't get rejected. Whatever. But anyway, let's get into it. It doesn't bother me. Well, it bothered me a little bit yesterday. So I messaged him and left him 2 voice messages. You could imagine what they most probably said. And he didn't reply. He'd seen them, but he never replied. And then his son rang me up yesterday afternoon when I talked to him too, and he was, I got a lot of time for both of them, but not anymore. And made it clear. And I just wanted to make sure everybody knows I'm not a complete tool talking about it on the channel. I can do what I bloody want. But anyway, I'm going to be going live pretty soon. Just forgot the keys to the ute. Just going to move the ute. Go get some more gas, sharpen up the saw, and I'm going to be back doing a little bit more, if you know what I mean. But Yola, everybody, thanks again for your support. Thank you again to Pink Cadillac, Blue Nose Pity, Yola Estate, Big T Snap, and Zoo's Original 111. So And all of you, of course. So everybody have a good evening or afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Then after that, I'll be around Omokaroa fixing the boat. I delivered doing some wiring. Yeah. Cooking fish. If you're talking to me, Husker, no cooking fish tomorrow, but we'll cook some out on the boat, I think. We may take, if we do go on the one day instead of going for the rest of the week, we may take rock cod Ross. It'll depend on the tide. And then we'll definitely be cooking on the boat while we're out there, but we'll take a cooker anyways if that helps for what your question is, most likely. And then if I'd like to, if I was going in Subaru, which I most probably won't be, it's overheating too much, I would just go out tonight, and I still might. But I just never slept in the ute, and the one or a couple of times I put the seat down to see if I could sleep in it. I thought it was uncomfortable. I find the Subaru, I can sleep in there for 5 days in a row, easy, in the front seat. But I would not be able to do that in the Trident, I don't think. But we might go tonight, we'll see. And then go out tonight. I haven't got any, I must really put the torches on charge, just in case I change my mind. I know what I'm like, I can't control myself once I start thinking about something. And I've been thinking about this all since I seen the weather, and I'm pretty gutted I'm stuck here doing this. And I ain't stuck here. I'm my boss, and I do what I bloody want. So, but then I do respect some of the customers that I have got, and which are in this lot of customers. I respect all of them actually, but yeah. So and they have been waiting and waiting and waiting for me. So anyway, you have a good arvo, have a great one, and we'll see you soon. And it'll be split in time. It's chainsawing time. It's split in time. Yola Estate, have a good arvo, darling, dearest. And if it's you and you're watching, you know what this means. Yeah. Yola.